Chippy Choppy Clan, Dummy Dilettantes, Grande Gang. Alright, so I'm here to talk about from 0 to 120 days what semen retention will do for you. So the first thing I notice about it is you'll start to have a more lifted spirit. You will start to um sorry, take a breather with me if you want to, or do it now. It doesn't makes you feel really good. So you will just start to feel more uplifted. You'll start to just, if you're around family members, your mom, your dad, I don't know if you have a mom or dad, I'm just saying, your grandma, whoever, you'll start to just have a more uplifted spirit. And they can almost tell. They'll be like, oh man, he woke up good today. He woke up happy. He woke up he woke up like, he wants to he wants to, hey, just walk around the neighborhood like doo 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 doo. So that will start to happen to you very fast, like within. So the first week is probably for me is like the hardest, but after that, week 2 and stuff, man, you start to just be chilling. And if you keep a positive attitude with it, oh man, you will start to attract a lot of looks. A lot of people will look your way. They'll just like people will look at you, and you can't take it a bad way because they say that people are able to sense that you're retaining. Men and women are able to sense that. They just look at you. Like when you're not doing it, nobody looks at you. You could tell, dude. Like if you're not on it, nobody will look at you. But if you're on it, people will just randomly look at you. And not only will they look at you, you'll be able to sense that they're looking at you. So you'll be like, right? I'll be walking in the gym, chilling, and like I'll feel like someone's looking at me from behind. And sometimes I'll look, and they're looking away. They're looking at their phone already, and I'm just like, that's weird. I felt like something. Or I'll catch them. I'll look real quick, and I'll see them looking at me, and then we'll make eye contact. That's another thing. You'll get a lot of eye contact. That's just within the first month type. I'll just talk about 0 to 30 right now. The first month, you'll get eye contact. It doesn't matter even if it's not for a long time. If it is, sometimes a woman will look at me in my eyes for more than like 5 seconds now. And I'm just like I used to just look at them, right? But I started talking to my brother at the gym, and I was just like, he's like, just talk to them. I'm like, all right. So now I'm just like, hey. I'll be like, hey. That's it. That's it. Just hey, hey, everybody lit. We coming up my house. Hey. That's 0 to 30. Let me think what else. Sorry, just because this is not a planned video. One of you Grande Gang supporters, man, I love you, dude. I love you. Just know I love you. This video is for you. I love you. Let me just think, man, because I'm really trying to just. This was not planned. That's my bad. I like to plan things, but at the same time, I feel like when you go with the flow, it's just like, look at me, man. I'm just going with the flow. So 0 to 30. You'll start to feel your spirit too. You'll start to feel your body, like your soul, your spirit. I think your soul is like, you'll start to feel your spirit, man. You'll start to feel like more magnetic, like just like, oh wow, like you'll start to feel your body like get warm in certain places. Like sometimes I just feel my body like you'll start to get more goosebumps as well. And that's a good thing. Like you can't look at it as like, oh, what's wrong with me? No, nothing's wrong with you. It's just like your body and spirit and your soul, they're all just like you're not your body, but yes, your body's reacting to your spirit and your soul. You're like your energies be widening. Like you're becoming literally more magnetic. Your energy field is widening. Trust me on that one. My energy field is very wide nowadays. Very, very wide. And I'm only 2 months in. Imagine a year. I almost choked on my on my breath. All right. feel like I covered mostly everything in the 0 to 30. But if not, I will make another video. I'll make another video planned. This one's just, you know, for the Grande gang, just to connect a little bit. And I'm going to put a quote in right now. So it says here, you're going to look back at this period of your life and be so glad you never gave up. Remember, all it takes is one good move to change your life. Keep going. Facts. That's how I feel right now, too. And this is for Grande Gang as well. It says, if I tell you I got your back, you don't need to turn around to check. I'm where I said I'd be. And I'm just going to insert a little holy scripture. It's just a daily scripture. I read the Bible here and then. You know, I try. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Just if you want to. You can read whatever holy text you want to. Because that's another thing. When you start to go on this journey, you start to just want to find truths in scriptures and even in books and just anything. Even online, sometimes you'll see something. All right, so 30 to 60, right? You'll start to realize like there's certain things that are not good for you. You'll start to be like, like right? So I scroll Twitter sometimes, right? Sometimes. I don't like to do it anymore. I really don't like to do it anymore. And I'll see a cute girl, I see cute things, you know, I'll see a Kylie Jenner and I'm just like, and it makes doesn't make me feel happy because I'm just like, man, like I could have her. I could have Kylie Jenner. I could have Kendall Jenner. Like I could have her, bro. Like if they met me, they'd be like, oh my God, like what is up with this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like they'd want to know about me. But that's not the whole point. The point is just like you're gonna want to stop being lustful during this journey because you start to realize, and you learn this for yourself, but you start to realize that it is a waste of energy, a waste of time. You could be putting that energy into going to the gym. You could be putting that energy into meditation. You could be putting that energy into your family. You could be putting that energy into God. You could be putting that energy into nature. You could be putting that energy into just so many other things, into talking to people in real life instead of just lusting after a woman that doesn't even know you. And that's how I feel about myself. I'm just like, she doesn't even know me, and I'm over here just like, man, like, but it's like with time, Grande Gang, with time, and you keep on this journey, they're gonna start to know your name. They're gonna know your name, and they're gonna be like, oh wow, like, like Kylie Jenner's gonna hit me up, bro. I'm so serious. Like Kylie Jenner's gonna hit me up. Kendall's gonna hit me up. They're gonna be like, oh, like, I seen you talked about me in one video. Or like, that will happen to you too. Your confidence will go up, right? 30 to 60 days, your confidence is gonna shoot up. Like, whew, like it's just gonna like you're just gonna be like I talk to everyone nowadays. I talk to everyone. And for very long times, your attention span starts to really like you start to really focus in and you're just like, dude, I stopped watching sports and stuff. I caught myself in the gym yesterday watching baseball and actually like rooting for the New York Yankees. I was like, oh man, like let's go Yankees. And I'm just like, dude, what? Like I haven't done that since I was a child. Like watch baseball and actually like try to root for them. So, and that's another thing. You start to connect with your inner child. Because people say, you know, grow up, this and that. They try to kill your dreams. But it's like, dude, like your inner child is the thing that keeps you the most happy, the most lifted, the most like, dude, I'll show you right now, dude. This is what's going to happen to you. Trust me. Like you'll start to do this yourself. You'll start to be like, oh man, like you'll start to just want to like connect with yourself. Like, what is this? Hold on. Oh man. Yeah, we I wasn't even gonna show this, but this is what happens, bro. This is what happens. You just start to live life on a different level. You're just like, yo, bro, I want a Nerf gun. I never had. I could have never had this when I was a kid because my mom would have been like, no, I can't buy it for you. I can't buy it. All right, hopefully this doesn't hit me. I'm just gonna shoot on that roof. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to start shooting Nerf guns. You want to start doing things that you were doing in the past, but like for yourself. All right, so look, with me, every time I shoot a dart, I have to find it. I just have to find it. Like I don't know what you guys would call that. Some people would probably say OCD. I don't know, But dude, I like I hate losing darts because then I'm like, dang, like, you know, I'm like, oh, that one lost dart. It keeps me up, but not necessarily. But I forget about it eventually and I'll find it. That's the cool thing about it. You forget about it, and it just pops up in my sheets or something. But okay. So that will start to happen to you. You'll start to connect with your inner child 30 to 60 days. Your energy will start to become so, dude, if you're at the gym, women will start to look at you. Younger girls, older women, everything, bro. They will stare at you. My brother tells me at the gym, he's like, yo, dude, that you did, like, that woman was staring at you. And I'm like, I know. He's like, oh, I thought you couldn't tell. I'm like, nah, bro. I see her from the, like, I feel it and I see her from the corner of my eyes. Just like, that's another thing too. Your testosterone, energy levels. You will want to just start moving around. You'll want to just get like active because your testosterone is shooting up, your energy's rising. You have so much excess energy from holding in your semen that that you want to just start moving. You want to start that's where you, if you have dreams and you aspire to be someone, that's where you mix that in together and you're just like, all right, now you just like, yes, think of the long term and think of the future and envision it and be like, yes, I'm gonna do that in my head. Say it, say it to yourself. Just be like, yes, like I'm on this path. I am on this path and I am going to be successful. That's an affirmation, but I mean like, because those help relieve you, those help relieve the stress, everything, the anxiety of the present. But then you want to envision it in your brain. You want to see it. You want to close your eyes and just see it. Just see whatever you could see and envision yourself. Like for me, I envision myself being a realtor, a business owner. I see it. I could see it in my mind, in my mind's eye, my mind's brain, my mind's brain, in my brain. And I see it. I see it clear as day. I'm like, yes, I'm going to have all these things. And that's what makes me keep going on this path. So 30 to 60, right? That's going to happen to you. I think I cover everything for 30 to 60. All right, so I'm just going to straight go from 60 to 120 days. 60 to 120 days, your energy is going to keep rising, shooting up. It could be a possibility that an ex might come back. And the reason why is because, like, so if you're on this journey of healing and also raising your energy levels, eventually, right? Let's say if you, like, completely take her out of your brain, right? There's something in the spiritual realm that happens where she realizes like a chain has been like you cut a chain, you cut an invisible umbilical cord you guys have attached to each other. You cut that in the spiritual realm from just letting her go. She feels it. She's like, what is he up to? Like she starts to get nervous, but not, it's not like what is it, nervous or anxious? One of those, right? And she just wants to hit you up. If not, she's just gonna be watching you, and that's okay. That's okay, guys. Don't deter yourself from the path just because you're like, oh man, like even if you want her, man, just learn from it. Just learn from it. She comes back, learn from it. Just try to be a better person every day. Try to meditate. Try to, try to do your thing. Cause we are not perfect, but we are striving for ascension. Okay, and um, ascension, kind of in a way just makes you want to strive for perfection. But it's not all about perfection, man. We fail and we learn from failure. So failure is just as good as perfection. So I do have that scripture waiting, but it's all flowing right now. Exes will start to come back. Old friends, old acquaintances, they'll be like, oh, yo, like, Leo, what you been up to? Like, they'll see, like, even if you don't have all the money that you want right now, or even if you don't have all the success you want right now, or even if your dreams aren't actually, like, you're not necessarily, like, you haven't grabbed them, reached them, taken them, because you gotta go take it. You got it. That's another thing. You gotta go get it. You gotta. You gotta go get it. You gotta do it like Nike. They'll start to just, you'll start to have a rich spirit. So that means like, dude, they will think you hit the jackpot or something. They'll be like, yo, man, like this dude, like, yo, like I know he has something going on. Like, what has changed about him? What has changed about you is that you're free spirited. You're not being held down by the weights of the world. You are looking into the future. You're not seeing things just for what they are. Sorry, that's that. See, not that you're seeing things just for what they are, and you're not judging anything. That's why they start to come back and they're just like, oh man, like they want that positive, refreshing energy. And you know the advice I'd give to you? Just be nice. Just be positive. Don't be like, oh why did they come back now? Like, cause I was like that at first. On my first attempt at semen retention, I was like, I was being so cocky and so into myself. That feeds your ego. You don't want to do that. You want to be nice to them. You want to be nice to them because you know what? You never know what could come out of being nice. And it's not to say like, oh, like fall into their trap and take their gifts and do this and that. But you know, if you feel like you deserve something that they give you, take it. You'll learn from it. You will learn from it. And not just that, don't feel obligated to give someone something back. That's another thing. If they give you something, don't feel obligated. Don't just let it go. Let it flow. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. So, all right. So yeah, older people from your past are gonna come back because they're gonna see something is changing. Something is they want to be a part of the ascension too. That's all that it is. They see the energy, they feel the energy, and they wanna see where it's gonna lead you. And people are going to wanna follow you on your journey. And I appreciate y'all Grande gang, you know. You guys are awesome. Trust me, I get so happy, you know, when I'm doing this. I'm just like, man, like this was my dream as a kid. I always wanted to be a YouTuber. I just never thought that I'd be using my voice and doing this. That's it. I never thought that. But all right. What did I say? Was I on 30 to 60 or 60 to 90? Anyways, I think 60 to 90. Yeah, yeah, cuz they'll start to come back in the 60 and the 90. Yes, yes. 90 to 120. This is when stuff starts to get real for you. This is when life starts to become a video game and you start to see a lot of patterns and you start to just wonder like, why is this like this? And you start to question things, but it's not that you're judging it. Questioning things is a very good thing. You start to be like, oh man, like I never saw this pattern before. And like, oh, like you never recognize it until your energy starts to rise up and you're just like, you start to question things. And it's good to question things. Just don't always judge it. Because judging it, you know, like, it's a gift from God to be able to judge. So we must judge wisely. You must have discernment. The spirit of discernment, you must carry that along with you. And you must even check yourself at times and be like, why am I thinking this way? Why am I doing this? For real, for real. You can ask yourself things. The only thing is, as humans, we are afraid to know the answer. Because your body, your soul, your feelings will tell you if you ask it, like, why am I feeling this way? If you just ask yourself in your head or even out loud, like, why am I feeling this way? Sometimes you'll calm down right after that and you'll be like, oh man, like I didn't know, all I needed was just to check myself. What I mean by a video game is, dude, like 90 to 120, I'll just tell you guys, because, you know, this Grande gang, I saw a spirit in that time. I feel like that's why I stopped semen retention in a sense, because I was like, dude, I don't think I was even ready for it. I saw a spirit, an actual spirit. And as a child, I didn't even think none of this stuff existed. Like, I would watch Ghost Adventures and all this scary stuff, and I'd be like, this stuff isn't real, right? You have no idea, man. And what starts to happen in that time is the spiritual realm is trying to contact you and is merging like with the material realm. The spiritual realm and the material realm start to merge. And not just that, but life starts to become a video game. So you might have a lucid dream within that time. You could, and I hope you do, because lucid dreams are awesome. And your dreams just start to make more sense to you. Either your dreams are telling you about your emotions, or they're telling you about your emotions, or it could predict something for you that's coming up. One time I had a dream, right? And it had nothing to do with what was about to happen the next day. Like nothing. It was just a dream about like stuff that happened in the past with one of my exes. But the ex's name, right? The same ex's name, the next day, I'm just chilling at the 7-Eleven trying to upload a video. Matter of fact, upload a video. And I remember exactly what video it was. It's on my page. It's the Matthew chapter 17, verse 12, explained, explicado. That exact one. I was uploading that because I didn't have Wi-Fi. And I was using the Optimum Wi-Fi. And I met someone with the same name as my ex. The same name. And the dream was very profound because it basically told me that, like, oh, like, so my ex was sitting on my lap and stuff. And what I got from the dream was like, I could have had this woman that I met that day, like at the palm of my hands on my lap and all that. And yeah, it would have been nice and stuff. But it's like, I'm on my own journey of healing. I can't just like take everyone along, you know what I'm saying? But it's not to say that I won't help out or I won't show positive love. And I love to show love, dude. I love it. It feels so good to just be positive and happy and not let other people be in control of your emotions. That's another thing. Excuse me. Excuse me. Don't let other people control your emotions or don't let other people, don't say like, oh, this person did this to me, this is it, because then you're taking away the control and you're giving them the energy, the power, everything. You're feeding them. You're giving them your energy. For example, like exes, anything, family, you'd be like, oh, they did me wrong. No, you fell for it. You did yourself wrong by trusting in them. That's it. And just move with the flow, man. Move with it. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Just and just go with the flow of life. Just go with it. Let it carry you. You'll see that man, you apply this stuff and you'll just be chilling. You'll just be like, oh man, like negativity won't really get to you. Yes, you'll feel it. We humans, we feel things very deeply. But man, you go home, meditate, whatever, grounded, look at nature, you're just like, like, why was I even mad? Why were you mad? We get like that as humans. You'll start to see spirits. You'll start to be able to connect with higher intelligence. You'll start to feel like a genius, dude. You will start to feel so smart. Someone the other day just told me, you need to take my SAT score. And I'm just give you a little. I'm just like, bro, I don't even like school, so I'm like, how is that possible that I'm exhibiting genius? I'm giving myself the confidence, you know. I like to just chill, but you know, I'm exhibiting qualities of a genius, but then again, I never liked school, so that's funny. It's very hilarious, and they're telling me to take their SAT test for them, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it. Why not? It's fun. Life is fun that way when you just, you know what I mean. You accept things that you can handle, and yeah. So that will happen to you, and good things will actually start to come your way. Opportunities will start to come your way in 90 to 120 days. Unimaginable, holy opportunities will come your way. Like, dude, I could have been a missionary right now. I could have been a missionary spreading the word of God all over the world, but in my spirit, I just felt like maybe it wasn't my time to do that yet. Because look, now I'm doing it by myself. I'm spreading the word of my heart, you know what I mean? Like, I always look up to God, and it's like, bro, it's thanks to him. It's thanks to him, man. Like, I can only give the glory to God, because he saved me from myself. He saved me. I was on a path of destruction, and now I'm here. So I'm just gonna give you another. It's Psalms 27, chapter 27, verse 14, New Living's translation. It says, "Wait patiently for." Sorry, cause. All right, I got you. Wait patiently for the Lord. Be brave and courageous. Yes, wait patiently for the Lord. Now, what that means is just, yes, Christ is gonna come back. But Christ is within all of us. That's what they don't want you to know. Christ is within you. The person watching this video, you have abilities of becoming just like Jesus Christ. Christ is just a title. A lot of people have achieved it. It just, basically how I look at it is like, they're ascended masters. But now I don't call Jesus my master. I call him my brother. I used to call him my master, but I think Jesus doesn't want people to worship him. like a god. Like he's just like, dude, like he's here. He's on the planet right now. He's on the planet right now, believe it or not. Like he can go into different people's bodies and help you out, and he can, like, bro, he's a powerful force. Like he has so much power, he could literally destroy stuff. But you know what? Instead, he wants to help and help people ascend as well. It's such a the Christ consciousness. I might make a video on it, but I've felt it before. I felt enlightened by the Christ consciousness. And it's just like, dude, you just start to feel connected with water, with people. You start to just be a free spirit, and you just want to find truths. And another thing that will, all right, so that's Christ consciousness from what I understand. And you'll just want to, find your own path. You'll just want to listen to what the world has to tell you, literally. Like, if you just listen, why do you think God gave us one mouth but two ears? It's to listen twice as much as you speak. Yes. And so, sorry, hold on, let me just take a breather. Okay. And dang, I forgot my last point. My apologies, Grande Gang. That's on me. That's on me. I let my mind take me somewhere else. I had a point. But you guys will start to feel these things if you just follow the you know what I mean? Like, so 90 to 120 days, yeah, life will just feel like a video game. You'll start to see things very differently. And yes, you can start to see spirits. Don't let no one tell you otherwise, and don't let people tell you you're crazy, because it's actually true. Like, you start to connect with higher intelligence, and yeah, and other people may not understand, but I do. Trust me, I've lived through it, and even pastors and stuff of churches know about this stuff. Like, they won't tell people because they're like, people call them crazy, but you know what I mean. You start to see things. I've seen spirits before. Even without knowing that I was on semen retention when I was a child, I've seen a spirit before, literally, in a church. And it gives me goosebumps to this day, because I'm like, dude, like, I almost want to cry right now. Because, like, it's not even that I'm afraid, but I'm just like, dude, like, I wonder who that was, what spirit that was, because, like, wow, that is powerful stuff. Just give you a few more quotes before I leave. Yeah, I'm out of here. Because I forgot my point. I'll just make another video. If you guys have any questions, anything, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll get back to you. People who want to see you win, comma, help you win, comma, remember that. Remember it. Those are the people you want around you, because they're going to inspire you and uplift you. 1 minute of anger, lust, and greed can ruin a decade of hard work. Teach your children this. It's a fact. They think you fell off. Whole time, you've been loading up. Hey, it just takes a little bit of time. Once you get in the groove, you like, oh man, I don't even want to talk to these other people. I don't even want to talk to my ex, because she might make me want to have sex. And when you start to see results, the grind becomes addictive. I'm addicted to this right now. Move with strategy, not emotions. You want to be comfortable or you want to grow? You can't do both. Do you want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? Because you can't do both. Chippy Choppy Nation, Dummy Dilla. Well, that was my old saying. I used to say Chippy Choppy Nation, Dummy Nation. I like that one too. That one's fun. I might, hey, Chippy Choppy Nation, Dummy Nation, Chippy Choppy Clan, Dummy Dilettantes, Grande Gang. I'm out. Peace.